That's the one you get in The Lion King, you know?
In?
The Lion King.
Oh, is that the one?
Yeah. First sleepy one. Arrives.
Hey, Dodo. Good morning. It's going to be 24 degrees today.
Okay.
They're like smaller than the boys.
Yeah.
They arrive with a flourish, eh?
Like, I drop
All the guinea fowls scattered, huh?
I drop everything. I'm like, what dogs?
While I was working in Kruger, I saw the two males fighting. They can even take a day.
Really?
Yes. And they were really fighting.
For the female?
No, they were just fighting.
Territory.
Yeah.
Or they just didn't like each other.
Maybe they were fighting for a territory.
Oh, now they're going to come and eat. Come.
I think you guys went the wrong way.
Oh, they're happy.
They're so cute.
What are you talking about?
I want to get. They look like Coco. Oh, look how they're eating. What are they?
They look like aliens.
They look so cute. Look at the little babies. So weird how they eat with like the little hands down.
Salad.
And fruit, right?
Yeah. For the fruit salad.
Oh, cool. I'm so glad we saw it. They're so cute.
Dodo, I know he's looking at you. How cute they sit.
Nice to see you. That's almost like Afrikaans word. Vlammen. Dus vlammen is also Afrikaans for like. Yes, yeah. Yes, yes. I will get. Yes, the headband ranger. Yeah, I'm going to prove it. Welcome, guys. How are you?
Thank you.
You have for 14 days.
Yes, no, I do it for 2 months.
2 months.
Yeah.
Wow.
I
Wow.
do this after. Yeah.
You'll be part of the family by the time you go.
Yeah.
My name's Andy. Yeah, yeah. If you need anything, we just can help you anytime. Little baby, eh? So small. I like that the in the moment.
I want to sunenda kafuna lesu suona.
Now they've lost their food, you see. Something's wrong.
The little ones are just so cute. God, I even got a friend.
There you go.
High five. Monster, you're so close.
Tracy, you think it was trying to like follow you?
He's giving you a high five.
Look at the baby. Judy, look at the baby.
That one is playing a guitar.
Imagine a monkey's working a sheep right that one.
I wouldn't be expecting them to eat them. Yes.
My baby needs to move up. I want you to watch a little baby get killed.
By what?
We don't know.
The monkey's making noise and making the baby jump. That's probably the scariest part. You can't see them.
He has been married. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, started with really young.
Directions as well, which means the rock doesn't get dry enough. So where it's facing the east, we've got that yellow.
The yellow.
Yeah, because the sun is not that hot in the morning.
Okay.
So where it's facing west, we don't have that color.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the green, does that mean it is?
The green and the yellowish,
That's just the
yeah,
same
it's the same thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
The dreaded Judy's coming.
Did you say the dreaded Judy is coming?
Film Erica crossing the bridge. Go, Erica.
So I stay like...
Go and jump up and down on the bridge. Teba, go on the bridge.
Will you send it to me later? Yeah.
This is honestly kind of funny.
Like a trampoline.
Look at her. In the air. I got you in the air.
Are we supposed to be going this way?
It's so bouncy.
Watch my luck and I'll fall through.
Is it this way?
This one, okay. I've never been to this. I came once here to drop some people.
Oh, well, enough of you jumping at the bridge and they won't be there
I
anymore.
want to go on the bridge.
Gotcha. Move.
Don't
Go,
all
guys.
jump together.
Oh my gosh, we should all do like a jump at the same time.
Yeah.
Are you ready? Are we all jumping at the
No.
same time? This is gonna break.
Go.
No, we're not going to try and challenge it.
I got hops.
Oh God, another one.
Here comes the famous soccer team off the bridge.
Come on, Harry, jump.
I'm not here to die. We all jumped on it.
Look at this one, Jade. This is like so funny. Look at it. Is it there?
I'm floating. Oh my gosh. Hold on.
She looks like she's going to do some karate.
I want to find one of those sticks where I can do the jump and it looks like I'm flying.
Now the 8 movies here.
Must be a movie set.
Yeah, it is.
Can I hold it?
Pick a route and go with it. Come on.
Long walk. Okay. Yeah.
We got. Okay, I'll have to shoot up, but I just have to take my own photograph. Take a second and see.
Hi.
It's beautiful, cool.
No, don't swim too much.
Okay.
Mom.
Don't stand on the rock.
No. Okay. Yeah, come on. Thank you.
Another one.
Yeah, come here. Hey. Come.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I'm in the mood for it.
Let's take a photo.
They're moving.
For lunch.
I want some.
For lunch.
Okay. I do too. Here, let's do this. Underway or together? No, I'm good. No.
Because I've got to put my shoes on again. It takes hours.
Then how would you swim? Putting your shoes
Well,
on.
then I would look. I mean, I would do. It was
Judy, they
worth it for a
slide
swim.
on.
It's not worth it for feet.
My feet are wet now. Like the valves of the heart or something? Like bicuspid or tricuspid? This one would probably be bicuspid because it looks like the two.
That's all going to be your life shortly, Jade.
Thank goodness. I've been waiting a long time.
Do you think you could have started earlier?
Well, I've been taking medical health care classes and then I became a teaching assistant for the one.
This water, including the facility which is the dam wall on the other side of this mountain. I think when you drive up, you saw that dam wall. So it's beautiful when you see it from that other side. Don't wish to see it from this side because it's not beautiful. So we also at the border of another province known as Limpopo province. In Limpopo province, they have some other trees which are very beautiful, which are very interesting, such as the baobab trees. It's known as Adesenia digitata or cremetat. Some they know it as a cremetat, I know it as a siboi. So I'm talking about that tree above all the trees there, baobab trees. So with the baobab trees, locally we have people who are believing in that one. They believe that if a child is born, find that that child is very thin. They take the barks of the baobab, they mix with the water, they bath the child with the belief that the child is going to gain more weight, just like me. So they did that to me. Okay, that's a baobab tree. So the leaves of the baobab, they are also enjoyed by the animals such as the kudu and the reedbugs and the other antelopes. So, and including the fruits of that baobab, they are also enjoyed by the animals. Even myself, I used to eat the fruits of the baobab. They are sour, but you can taste them. They are not bad. So if you find them somewhere else, maybe. But in this area, it's a nature reserve. No picking of flowers, no picking of leaves, no picking of frogs, everything, no picking. So even the fruits, please don't pick the fruits, even if you are wishing maybe to taste them. Okay, so we also have some animals in this area, such as the leopard. We get the kudu, as I've already said, the reedbugs, as I've already said, and we get the civets, servals, porcupines, bush pigs, and the impala. So those are the type of animals which we get in this park, and then including in the water, we also get the animals such as the crocodiles, hippos, and the fish. Fish such as the Mozambican tilapia, the catfish, and the snake eelfish, yellowfish, including the black bass with the large mouth and the small mouth. Those are the type of fish which we get in this water. So as our captain is taking us to the shoreline, so we'll talk about some of the trees which we have in this area. As I've already spoke a lot about the baobab tree. We also have that other ones which are already parading on this shoreline, such as the figs. We have more than the fixa, we get the figs, the trichostoma, we get the giant cliff peak, or we call it the giant. One of the areas where we can find these 4 primates. In some other areas, like if you can go to Kruger National Park, around some you had some forest like a baby, so you thought maybe somebody just have the baby in the bush. No, it's the big baby, yes. Okay, so we also have another tree which is very interesting, such as this the rubber euphorbia, or we call it a milkwood. The milkwood, if you break the branch of the milkwood, it's going to produce a latex or a sap. That latex is very toxic. If it can get to your skin, it's going to burn your skin. So I always advise people not to touch this type of species when they see it in the wild or in the bush. So it's a very common species in this area. So, but my advice is that please don't touch it, because you'll never know what's going to happen. So during the olden days, the Bushmen, they used to collect the sap of this species. They were using it to apply on their arrows so that when they shoot the animals, they could die fast. Then from there, they take the part, they cut that part where the arrow just went in, because they don't want to enjoy that poison, because they are not going to survive after that. So they, after that, they skin it, and then they make nice biltongs and nice boerewors. If you haven't tasted the boerewors, so please try it during lunch. I'm begging you. You'll like it, I'm telling you. It's nice. It's a very old recipe. So try it during lunch today. Then now our captain will take us, or let's here, so it will link the questions to you, because we also have the Jade valley on the other side, whereby we're going to see the hippos. As I've already said, this is a maternity ward for the hippos. They come to give birth here after they've just given birth, the deliberation, or they just check, the mother will name just separated them. So just like the hippos. These are the common ones in the area. Their main is up here. They are also on the ground.
So there's one by the water there.
Oh, yeah. Kruger National Park to Jade.
But that one is not for volunteers.
Those are the succulent plants. Those are the alus. We have more than 5 or 6 species of alus. That one is an alus picata, or you can call it Lebombo alu. We also have another Krantz alu, or we call it alu aborensis. So we have another one known as grass alu, alu new beginner. The alu new beginner is commonly found at Maripiscope. And then we also get the alu feroxy. So because you're not going to make it, so we need to make the food. How it is, we find that this your mind can be small. So you get that in Africa, as we know that 7, and then that same mosquito. They just concluded after the conversation that those guys, they are the big 8. Those are the taxi drivers in the road. So, okay, hippos are nocturnal animals which are eating grass during the night. They stay in the water during the day. They just relax in their pond. So one other thing, as I've already said, that hippos, they are not floaters or the good swimmers. They just remain at the shallow area whereby it can make at least 1 meter deep. So that's why right now they are at that shallow area. Because if they come to the deepest part of this dam, they are going to get drowned. So remember, in the St. Lucia, there is these hippos which they manage to go in the deeper side of the water in that area, in the sea. So even though I've already made a statement that hippos, they are not good swimmers, but in that area I think they've just adapted to the situation or the environment where they stay, and then they manage to go in the deeper sea, but they also manage to come back. So that's the environment I think they end up adapting, just like anybody else. So I can also adapt in Russia, just like those guys who are playing soccer in there. So they've already adapted in that weather in Russia. Okay, so one other thing, they can dive for at least for 7 minutes as the maximum. They can also live with other animals such as the crocodiles. So, but the mutual between the two, so the only one which is benefiting, which is the crocodile, because the hippos, they poo inside the water, and then lots of fish are coming closer. The crocodile is benefiting from that, but the hippo doesn't benefit from the crocodile or in that life cycle. So that's how they live. And then we have those 2 birds, beautiful birds there. That's the white-breasted cormorant. The white-breasted cormorant, they can dive in the water for at least 3 minutes looking for the fish. They eat at least 4 kg of fish. The reason they deposited that 4 kg in that tiny body is because they can eat a lot and they can also cook a lot. So we see that when we get to the other side of the dam, whereby we are going to see the breeding colony for the white-breasted cormorant. So our captain will take us there to see this colony, including the Tufa waterfall. So I hope now maybe we are going to start to move to that area.
So where are you? States. States? Yeah. Like you. Okay. All right. Okay. Yes.
Oh, I see. Where?
Okay,
It's only the bones and the horns of the animals which was found, and then there is no fossils which was found. and also there is no bushman writings, meaning that no man utilized that cave before. So, I wish. I wish. And then we also get that face. So maybe you can come up with a new idea. What's that? It looks like anything comes to your mind.
What do you think it looks like?
Skull, they say skull. That's a common one. Everyone is
gorilla.
coming here, it says it looks like a skull. So that's a skull. And some they say it's like a gorilla face, and some they say, I'll say myself, I'm saying it's like a whipping face of nature. Because on the other side of that face, the left side, there is a teardrop. So there is a water which is coming down there. That's a Kadishi Tufa waterfall. The Kadishi Tufa waterfall, the water is coming 2,000 meters below in the dolomite rocks, whereby the calcium getting released from that dolomite rocks. At the end of the day, because of the process of the photosynthesis, it getting deposited in that area and it's making a new rock called a tufa rock. So we'll see that when we get to the
like a mystical place.
It's a short history about those three round mountains. So you're welcome, you are more than welcome to stand and take photos and then stretch yourself. It's a short history about those three round mountains or three round davels. There was a chief known as a Chief Mashile Maripe, who and his tribe, they were residing in this mountain. They once fought with the Swazi warriors. The tribe Chief Maripe came from, it's a Mapulana tribe. The Mapulana tribe, they are speaking a dialect of Sepedi. They are known as a Mapulaneng people. So if you come to the area called Bushback Ridge, you are in the Mapulaneng area. So I'm coming from that tribe. So they once fought with those Swazi warriors. So after, let me say, while they are busy battling with those guys, the Mapulana tribe, they were very fortunate. They conquered the Swazi warriors. After they've conquered them, Chief Mashile Maripe, he decided to honor himself by naming the 3 roundabouts after his 3 wives. He said the first one, the one with the gold on top, that's Bulule. The second one is Dikwe. The third one is Masurutu. Those are the 3 wives of Chief Mashile Maripe. The man was a polygamist. So I'm not sure whether those 3 grannies of mine, they were the best ones or they were the worst ones. But anyway, it was polygamist.
It's like a half, almost like a full body, so it didn't have like a full.
Yeah. Okay, welcome to the breeding colony of the white-breasted cormorants. I've already spoken a lot about these birds while we are on the other side. So these birds, this is their breeding site, but it's not the only site where they breed. But they've just chosen this area because, as I've already said, that we have a lot of baboons in this area. So they are more secure than when they breed inside the bush. So here, inside the water, they are more secure. So in some of the nests, you can still see the chicks. Like on that big nest, you can see the chicks, and also there is another one at the bottom side of that one. And there is some other chicks also. That big nest belongs to the Hammerkop bird, build big nests. I call it king of the birds. Reason is because it's the only bird which can build a palace in the wild and then share that palace with other birds. As you can see, the white-breasted cormorants, they are sharing that palace. And then we also have another bird which is a very lazy one. That is an Egyptian goose. So when they want to breed, they don't prepare themselves. The only thing which they can do here, they steal other birds' nests. They chase them out, they take over, they nest in those nests. Might be difficult for you to see it. On the right side, it's a bit
It's like paradise, isn't it?
Yeah, very nice.
What a fabulous trip.
I don't want to come here, but I'm enjoying it.
Yeah.
You forced me to come.
Yeah. It doesn't make sense for you to sit around and there's so much to do. You've only got one night, you have to do as much as you can.
When you come up there, this waterfall is not, you cannot see. You get to the yeah.
Here we're right close to the Bulule stone.
Yeah.
soft rock, or it's like a sponge, or called porous. It's like a sponge. It's a soft rock. So it's also made out of the calcium, this one. So we get that mountain one pit, that bed on the, you see that bed? Like, that's a mountain one pit, in this area.
That originated the birds at the wing.
Yes.
This time now?
We're going
You
back.
say 1:30.
It's 12. We're going back.
I got a good shot of the crocodile, and I was showing all of its teeth. Unless they always do that. I don't know. I got a good shot of the crocodile, as well as okayish ones of the hippos.
I just saw it.
Yeah.
One we saw the white-breasted cormorant. That's an African data with a long neck, and the neck is too fast or right in that rock. So in Africans you say it's a long something. Long neck. That whitewash.
Whitewash.